Alright, this is Chivo Gaming. Before people want to get angry, he actually asked me to do this. I'll leave a link or I'll put a thing up of like his actual comment. I would have preferred a more recent video. I did ask him about that. He hasn't posted one in he hasn't posted anything in about 7 months. But so this video is like a year old, but still, it's on a Strikers. The rest of his videos were like a review or reviewing things, etc., etc. So, like definitely a smaller creator. But yeah, it's got like an open letter, and then like reviewing Cavalier, reviewing Ortiz. This was like DZ, things on grenades, and then there's obviously this striker build here, which is what I'm going to be looking at. But yeah, like I said, he asked me to do this. I don't know if I can actually. Here we are. Not sure if people can see it right there. Ah. Yeah, there it is, right there. He asked me to do this. So we're going to. Because why not?
Yo, Chivo Gaming. Real quick, we're going to go over my Strikers build that I've been running with for a while. And I'm going to use it to run through the Manhunt.
PvE,
so just
good.
check me out. Starting off with the specialization. Got the gunner specialization for the 10% armor on kill.
First things first, can I... No, this is the highest quality it goes. I apologise about that. So we got 3-piece strikers, a system corruption, not seen one of you in a while, and a Uzina knees. Now we are running Ninja Bite backpack, obviously, but with a chameleon, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the striker's chest, to be perfectly honest. 2-piece system corruption, what do you do? Pretty sure you're armor on kill. Are you armor on kill? 15% armor on kill. I don't know if that's still the same. Got to remember, we are looking a year ago now, so things may have changed. Obviously, we didn't. Did we have the reroll of exotic send? I honestly don't remember. I don't think Resolve was around then, so we're looking at. What was 15% armor on kill? We're not looking at any rerolls, and the would have been still 5% total armor. I mean, this is going to give more than enough crit. Yeah, for me, the big problem here is you should be running Striker's knees and try. It's going to be a unicorn, but try and get a Uzina chest, because Striker's chest in this capacity, I don't know. 7-minute video. Hopefully we can get some actual gameplay footage in, but we'll see.
Right from grenades, and I believe it's every 3 reloads is 50% faster or something like that. I don't know. Something like
Good
that.
info.
But, weapons of choice, I'm going with the chameleon. Assault rifle damage, health damage, crit hit chance, talents, shots to the head, 30 shots to the head will give you 20% crit hit chance and 50% crit hit damage. Really focus on that 50% crit hit damage on this one. Hitting to the body, 75 shots, grant you 90% weapon damage. That's clutch right there. 30 shots to the leg, it give you 150% reload speed. So that with that and the specialization, that's about like 200 reload speed. Really, like I said, we focus on the weapon damage and the crit hit damage on this one. Speed and damage is what we're going for. Speaking of damage, we got the rock and roller for our secondary. Shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage to targets.
I mean, obviously, like, my big concern is the chest. He at least has gone with the rock and roll to help at least gain that, but at the same time, I still don't. It's kind of like you're mitigating yourself for the point of mitigating yourself. Like, why would you not just run a non-striker's chest, and then I don't know, put a more powerful weapon there. Not that there's anything wrong with utilizing the rock and roll to stack, but like, why not? Put like a high-end SMG there for more close-range burst. Could also just go with a more powerful shotgun at the very least. Get like a Tsunami or Super 90 on the go with pummel, so that if you do need to get that close-range output, you're there, you're good to go. I don't want to comment too much about system corruption, just because I think I've used it once. So I've done like zero testing. I mean, 50% armor on kill, great. I don't think there's any other really good sources of like armor on kill at this point. We don't have Palisade, and I don't think were there actually any 2-piece armor on kills. Bellstone, so maybe would have gone 2-piece Bellstone rather than. Although saying that, rather than go Uzina, he could have gone Bellstone. Or both. That would have been more useful, probably. Armor regen, total armor, armor on kill, armor on kill. I don't know what this was a year ago. So he'd be getting 5% more armor on kill, theoretically, but you'd also be getting 1% armor regen passively. And due to the way in which gear and brand sets work, you would have had like an extra attribute roll, which you could have, I don't really know system corruption.
Anyway. Side of cover, talent, extended mag. So this is really clutch in building your stacks for the strikers. Everybody knows that. And it'll help you back the enemies down. It'll help you push forward and be aggressive. There's many uses for this gun. So if you don't have it, pick it up. If you don't have this one, like you can farm for it or put shotguns on and just go crazy for it. Otherwise, you could use whatever shotgun you
want. Just to clarify, rock and roll is a DZ only. So when he says put shotguns on, you won't be looking for open world or what's it called? Countdown. Shut off, not do countdown. So it is a DZ item only, which is named. Which is, although people say, and I'm saying DZ only, we don't mean you can only get it from. It's a DZ loot drop, which means named caches specifically, the DZ when shotguns are up for targeted loot, and I do also believe it drops quite frequently in conflict, or at least from what I've been told, conflict caches. Apparently it drops quite frequently in there. I've played conflict a grand total of once, hated it, and never went back, and obviously I didn't even get a cache, so not a clue. But yeah, just to clarify that point.
What? Some people like the Scorpion, but I like this one. It goes fast. For the build, we got the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag to unlock some gear bonuses. So, moving on, we have the Strikers 3-piece. With the Ninja Bike, you have the 4-piece. So we have weapon handling, rate of fire, Striker's Gamble with 100 stacks. We have the chest piece, so that moves that 100 stacks to 200 stacks. So build your stacks real fast with the rock and roll, and then let your chameleon just do all the work, boy. For the other 2 pieces, I got a 1-piece system corruption for the 15% armor on kill. I got the Uzina for the 2-piece total, 5% total armor, 10% armor on kill. So you got armor on kill 10, 15, 25 plus this is 35, 30% armor on kill. My sidearm,
I really don't feel like you need all that armor on kill. I really do feel like that's just overkill. And like if you need that amount of armor on kill, then you're probably doing something wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that amount is like a bad thing, but I kind of felt still really concerned with that striker's chest.
I really, there was something that I wanted to put here, but I just forgot what it was. I just never got around to adding it to the build. But this is what it is. You got 6 red cores, you got 1 blue core, 1 yellow core. Everything's rolled to crit hit chance. Mods is crit hit damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage over here.
Yeah, just to show, sorry, what I mean with so obviously
Chance,
like for the mask and the chest, you get 1 attribute plus a mod. But I'm hoping people can tell the difference on the mod symbols.
mods is crit hit damage.
When he moves to the holster, it was a bit quick, but yeah, with the knees, you got a crit hit chance and a crit hit damage roll, not mod. And then when he goes to the gloves,
Crit hit chance, crit hit damage.
again, it's 1 roll. So realistically, if he went Bellstone here to get the armor regen and then some more armor on kill, that would be more worthwhile. The main issue is, and I say this all the time, the annoying thing with on-kill talents is they are on-kill. You need to be able to get that kill quickly, cleanly, efficiently, and as frequently as possible. So if you take too much away from the upfront performance of the build, you're not going to get the benefit as frequently or as much as on-kill talents, whether that be armor on kill, health on kill, something like preservation, or just anything that requires something to die for it to happen. One thing you also need to take into account is things like warhounds, wallies. Weirdly, when these die, they won't proc armor on kill, but with something like preservation, it does. I don't know why. So stacking this much into armor on kill and then using system corruption in this manner to get that amount. Honestly, for me, like my biggest flaw at the moment, if we just we'll do chameleon, we'll keep the ninja bite because at least it makes sense in this regard, but it's still not that great. We'll do striker. No, we don't want the striker's chest. I'm being an idiot. Bellstone there. We'll do an Xena. Just do striker. We're going to get lucky. Crit damage, crit chance, crit damage. Crit chance, crit damage. So already we're at 37%, so we can go crit damage, and then we can mod for crit chance, which is 55, which is perfect realistically. And then just do some like obliterate. This is the way I would go. 20% armor on kill, 1% armor regen, and then if we just run gunner, yeah, 30% armor on kill, some armor regen. We're going to have a greater upfront force because we're not just stacking strikers, we're also stacking obliterate, which is going to be a lot more beneficial because that way we're getting a 2 multipliers interacting with each other to go upfront, especially for like PvE, something like Manhunt. You don't need the Striker's Chest. Striker's Chest, really, I would, outside of Legendary and the Incursion, I wouldn't even forget that Striker's Chest exists, mostly. Yeah, that's the way I would go about it. Anyway.
Crit hit damage over here. Crit hit damage on the mods. You can, like, since you have...
I'm hoping he actually shows his stats, because on the variant I'm using, or just showed, I had 55-105. I'd be interested to see what he's got.
Have the chameleon, and you got that 20% crit hit chance. You can swap some of these around and put more armor on kill mods, like to give you some more armor.
Really likes his armor on kill, doesn't he?
The skills we're running with, we have the revive hive, because you're going to be pushing and being mad aggressive and getting those kills and being in the middle of combat, and you're going to go down. Like, it's only a matter of time before you go down, especially if you run into manhunt. Like, you're going to go down. And typically your teammates like to sit in the back and they like to, shoot from cover way back there, but they're not gonna run up and save you, and it's gonna take some time. So you might as well just throw the revive hive on, revive yourself, keep it pushing. You got the decoy. You could throw that down, let the enemies, focus on that, and you could focus on the enemies. I like to throw this down when one of my teammates is down. Throw that down over there, go pick up my teammate over there, whatever the case may be. So that's not a bad. You could switch that out for the Banshee pulse. That's
surprised he's not running shield.
That's not a bad replacement for this. And the riot foam chem launcher, that's really good. That's like one of my favorite ones. So, but I put that away because I got the riot foam grenades. But I typically don't use grenades that much. But that's what it is, man. But take a look at the cheat sheet. We got 58% crit hit chance. Like I said, you can take some crit hit chance out, and your chameleon will make up the difference. You got 100% crit hit damage with the chameleon. You got 154.
I have one extra roll over him on this. I remember why. It'll be because, obviously, I got 58.5. Obviously, Chameleon comes with crit chance roll, not detox. Year ago, obviously, need to remember that. That's going to be the problem for all of this. Yeah, that's 58.5 and then 117, whereas he's at 58.5, 1014. Higher output initial, basically the exact same in terms of survivability, like near enough identical. But I've only got to rely on 100 stacks. He's got to rely on 200. Like he's going to need to at least be at like 170ish stacks just to even break even with what I've got. And I only need like 100 stacks, and 25 of them are going to be bolstered. Well, not 25, but like that's going to be immediately bolstered by Obliterate because they all multiply together.
We got headshot.
I don't think we're gonna get any some footage.
And then
I'm a little bit upset. I wanted to see how he performed.
Is the armor on kill 329, 330k armor on kill. It's not bad.
So he's got 330 again up here. Does it actually tell me how much armor on kill I'm gonna get? Not really. I can't be asked working it out. But shouldn't be that different.
Armor. You can see over there on the left hand side, my armor is at 941. So you get like a quarter, like three kills, and you're back at full armor. Right? So try to focus on those red bars. Like you get those red bars, purple bars up out of there, you straight. But with the manhunt, it's gonna be a lot of elites and yellows. So elites and names. So you can definitely switch this out for like the crit hit chance. You could switch the crit hit chance out for armor regen. You could switch the mods to armor on kill. Like you could do whatever you want with this, but this is how I'm running it. I like it. It moves kind of at my speed, and allows me to be mad aggressive. So I'm feeling that. So get a build to try. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have a Strikers build with a Ninja Bike messenger bag, put it down in the comments. Let me know what it is. I'll check it out. Or if you have a video, just direct me to your page. I'll check that shit out too. But until next time, Chibo out.
All right. Very basic in terms of information. 2,300 SHD. That's a year ago. obviously very clearly not trying to go down the content creation route. They're very clearly, absolutely 100% playing for fun. But the one thing that I really, really liked about this, despite the fact that you can hear it, especially towards the end, he's very passionate and he very much likes this build. And I don't know, he kind of seems like he's trying to hold himself back, but he where is it?
Kind of at my speed, and crit hit chance out for armor regen. You can switch how I'm running it. I like it. And armor on kill. Switch the crit hit chance out for armor regen. You can switch the mods to armor on kill. Like, you could do whatever you want with this, but this is how I'm running it. I like it. It moves kind of at my speed, and allows me to be mad aggressive. So I'm feeling that. So,
do you hear the pacing of that last 30 seconds or so?
Or armor. Right, so try to focus on those.
So if you just listen, you can hear some excitement coming through his voice. You can tell he's holding it back quite a fair bit, but you can hear there's some genuine enthusiasm there, which is really good to hear. However, the part that I really like is he's trying to explain the build in a way in which he understands and what he feels others would potentially understand of why he personally, doesn't it's kind of like a selfish thing, but he doesn't care whether you like it or not. He likes it. He wants to show you why he likes it. And I think that's brilliant. And you can hear an absolute huge tone change in the way in which he acts and is talking through this part. And then we'll go back and we'll find another part. And you can hear a massive difference.
Switch this out for the crit hit chance. You could switch the crit hit chance out for armor regen. You could switch the mods to armor on kill. You could do whatever you want with this, but this is how I'm running it. I like it. It moves kind of at my speed, and allows me to be mad aggressive. So I'm feeling that. So get a build a try. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have a Strikers build with a Ninja Bike messenger bag, put it down in the comments. Let me know what it is. I'll check it out.
So that was quite well paced. He was saying why he liked it. There wasn't a great ton of information, but that's me being biased because obviously I go with the information side, etc., etc. But yeah, and then if we just go for I don't know, somewhere around here, let's just pick here.
2-piece total, 5% total armor, 10% armor on kill. So you got armor on kill 10. 15, 25 plus this is 35, 30% armor on kill.
Can you back here, he sounds a little bit bored, but when he actually gets to talk about why he likes it up here, there's a lot to it. I don't agree with the system corruption piece. I don't agree with the Striker's chest. Other than that, where is it? I'm pretty sure that I was literally just doing this. I went down a different route, but yeah, look. I was literally just doing this. 3-piece Strikers, Ninja Bike, Providence, Foxes. 3-piece Strikers, Ninja Bike. He's going down the more support route. But again, this actually leads, he's done a very good example of what this video is actually about. What does he want to bolster? What does he want to add to it? So he's got his Strikers build with Chameleon. That's the DPS side. What else did he want to add to it? Armor on kill. And he's gone out of his way to add as much armor on kill as you can. I don't think you need that much, but still, yeah. You know what? That wasn't that bad. Again, yeah, pretty low on the information. Not sure of his overall knowledge and understanding of how the math all works and whatnot. But he never went into that in the first place, so that's something I can't even touch on. I'm gonna guess he isn't too clued in. But at the same time, if you don't talk about it, who fucking knows, right? Other than that, I imagine the build works just fine. I would have liked to have seen him in the manhunt. I mean, it's one thing being like, oh yeah, this is how like the build works and why I like it. Show me, get in the thick of it, punch something. I also would have liked to seen how the armor on kill at this sort of like high value actually works. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I also wouldn't mind seeing this updated for after Project Resolve with some attributes, changes, and roles, etc., etc. Just wouldn't mind seeing this like a bit more up to date. It's a bit of a shame. Chivo has, I mean, last one was 7 months ago. But yeah, obviously I'm going to be tagging him in this. Maybe, I don't know, pop along to his channel, check him out. Doesn't seem that bad. Very beginner friendly, I'll put it that way. But yeah, Chivo, thank you very much for volunteering. And yeah, it's not the worst, but not the best. I'd give it a 5. 5 out of 10. In the meantime, have fun. Good luck. Don't die. It's bad for the health.